Inside the Show with your host, Justin Allegri.
The beginning of the work week, and welcome to Inside the Show. Starting out west in the American League, the Oakland Athletics allowed only 5 hits as a staff as they defeated the visiting Yankees 5-0. Heading into the day, the A's are in 4th place in the AL West, 19 games out of first. And the Yankees sit in first place in the American League Eastern Division. They are more than 10 games ahead of second place. The Royals amassed 14 hits in the game as they sank the Mariners 8-2. As of today, the Mariners are in 3rd place in the AL West, 18 games out of first, while the Royals sit in last place in the American League Central Division, 17 games out of first. The Astros combined to give up just 5 hits as they grabbed the win over the Rangers in Arlington 5-2. At the start of the day, the Rangers sit in last place in the American League West Division. They're over 20 games out of first. And the Astros are 2nd in the division, but they currently lead the AL wildcard race. The Orioles allowed only 5 hits in the game as they beat the visiting Rays 2-1. In the standings, the Orioles are in last place in the AL East. They're over 20 games out of first. And the Rays are 3rd in the division. They're 18.5 games out of first. The Cubs hit 3 long balls as they beat the White Sox on the south side 8-4. As of right now, the White Sox are in first place in the AL Central, 6 games up on second place. While the Cubs sit in 4th place in the National League Central Division, they trail by 8.5 games. The Red Sox grabbed 13 hits in the game as they beat the Tribe in Cleveland 5-2. Heading into the day, the Indians are in 2nd place in the AL Central, 6 games out of first. And the Red Sox sit in 2nd place in the American League East Division. They're 15.5 games out of first. George Springer drove home 3 runs, leading the Blue Jays to the W against Detroit 7-4. As of today, the Tigers are in 4th place in the AL Central, 12.5 games back, while the Blue Jays sit in 4th place in the American League East Division. They're over 20 games out of first. The Minnesota Twins pitched well, allowing only 3 hits as they got the best of the Brewers at home 2-0. At the start of the day, the Twins are in 3rd place in the AL Central, 8 games out of first, while the Brewers sit in 3rd place in the National League Central Division, 6.5 games back. The Braves amassed an impressive 6 home runs in the game as they dismantled the Giants 14-7. As of right now, the Braves sit in 1st place in the National League East Division, 1 game ahead of 2nd. And the Giants sit in 4th place in the National League West. They're 19.5 games out of first. The Miami Marlins combined for 4 total home runs as they grabbed the win against the visiting Reds 10-6. Heading into the day, the Marlins sit in last place in the National League East, 17 games out of first, while the Reds are in 1st place in the NL Central, 4 games up. Trey Turner crossed the plate 3 times in the game, leading Washington to a win against the Mets, 6-5. He is currently among the doubles leaders in the National League. Entering the day's action, the Mets are atop the National League East Division, yet they currently hold a spot in the race for the National League wild card. And the Nationals are 3rd in the division, 1 game out of first. The D-backs allowed only 5 hits as a staff as they got the best of the Phillies in Citizens Bank Park 5-3. As of today, the Phillies are in 4th place in the NL East. They trail first by 4 games. And the Diamondbacks sit in 3rd place in the National League West Division. They're 16.5 games out of first. Nolan Arenado added 3 RBIs to his total, helping the Cards pass the Buccos 3-2. He extended his hitting streak to a modest 6 straight games. In the standings, the Pirates sit in last place in the National League Central Division. They're 17.5 games out of first, while the Cardinals are 2nd in the division. They trail first by 4 games. The Dodgers finished off a 3-game sweep as they bested the visiting Rockies 3-1. As of right now, the Dodgers are leading the National League West. They have a small 1.5 game advantage over 2nd, while the Rockies are at the bottom of the division. They're over 20 games out of first. Thanks for tuning in today. We'll be back here tomorrow and all season long.
Inside the Show. And now your host, Justin Allegri.
The month of August is coming to a close, and tomorrow rosters will expand. But first, here's what happened in yesterday's action. Starting in the AL West, Nomar Mazara drove in 4, helping lead the Angels to the win over the Yankees 9-4. His modest hitting streak was also extended to 5 straight games. The Seattle Mariners swatted 4 home runs in this one as they got the home victory against the Astros 8-5. The Rockies snapped their 5-game losing streak as they stole a win in extra innings over the Rangers 3-2. Adam Ottavino grabbed his second win of the year, helping lead the Red Sox to a win over the Rays 5-3. The Blue Jays got 11 hits overall as they took down the visiting Orioles 6-4. The Washington Nationals pitched well, allowing only 3 hits as they defeated the visiting Fightin' Phils 4-1. The Cardinals sent 3 balls into the seats as they got past the Reds in Cincinnati 7-3. The Friars tossed a combined 1-hitter as they got a road win against Arizona 4-1. The Los Angeles Dodgers held their opponent to just 2 hits as they took down the visiting Braves 3-2. The win was their 5th straight as a team. The Brew Crew launched 3 home runs as they got the win over the Giants in San Francisco 4-1. That's the show for today. Tune in tomorrow for a recap of the day's action and the latest news as rosters are expanded.
Don't worry, you're gonna be happy. Keep working today. That smile will come one day. Don't worry, you're gonna be happy. Keep fighting today. That smile will come one day. Nothing's come for free. When you get it free, you will lose it freely. So you better know, work hard is the best way. Nothing's come for free. When you get it free, you will lose it freely. So you better know, work hard is the best way. Let your hope come from fight and go through your darkness. You'll find your light. Don't worry, you gotta be happy. Keep working today.
Tuesday night baseball now from Comerica Park in downtown Detroit, Michigan. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the Oakland A's and the Detroit Tigers. Tigers baseball is next. Joey Wentz will be on the mound for the series opener. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
So here is Elvis Andrus, and we are set for baseball here this evening. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. First of 3 is underway on this Tuesday night as the opening pitch is taken for ball 1.
First pitch, 7-11.
And back-to-back pitches out of the zone to begin the evening. It's 2-0 now. Temperature here at game time, 61 degrees. Three and 0 now.
Yeah, a little wild here early on. Doesn't look like he's totally settled into the game yet. Hopefully, he can find it soon.
And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1.
Finally got one over. Nothing worse than starting the game with a 4-pitch walk.
Here it comes now to Andrus. Now a line line drive that's hauled in at first base. A loud out to begin things here this evening.
The second baseman, Tony Kemp.
So next to hit is Tony Kemp, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike one.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Slow grounder to first. Fielded cleanly. Throw gets him. 2 down. Next to hit, Matt Chapman. First pitch on the way. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
Hey, they say solos won't kill us, but I gotta believe this guy's looking to do exactly that.
And he'll try to check his swing here, but he'll have no such luck. It's strike one. Top of the first just underway here in Motown. Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Just inside, not by much. It's 2-2.
Don't be shocked if he doesn't go right back to that same pitch. You could tell he jelly-legged him at the plate a little bit, froze him, but just missed the zone.
Here now the 2-2. Drilled to first, scooped up, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So a fairly painless top of the first. It's the A's nothing. Tigers coming up. Major League Baseball on the show. Paul Blackburn is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the A's. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, Matt, 5 full innings for this guy in his last one. You couldn't really consider that a powerhouse outing. He was able to get a no decision, but I'm sure he and the team are looking for a lot more in this one today.
Stepping up is Bob Montes.
Leading
He'll lead
up
things
for
off
the
here in the
Tigers.
bottom half of the first.
Not shortstop, Bob Montes.
And the pitch. And that misses for ball one. And Dan Dero, this Oakland ball club entering play here tonight. They come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
All right, Matty, they show up for game 1 of this road trip. They have to find a way to play a little bit better baseball. Coming off a recent homestand where they were only able to squeak out 3 wins, but at the end of the day, the way this team's been playing, 3 wins is a significant positive. So let's see how game 1 of this road trip treats them.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters' counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
And it's 2-1 to the Tigers' leadoff hitter. Into the windup and the pitch.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Gotta find a way to keep his hands back.
Swing and a liner. But coming on quickly is the left fielder to make the play for the first out.
Batting second, the center fielder, Victor Reyes.
At the plate now is Victor Reyes. And there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year. Here's the first pitch.
What a well-executed fastball right there, down and away. If you're going to do any damage with that pitch, you have to think up the middle the other way, and you have to be diving and leaning out over that thing.
1-1 to count. And now a pitch on the way. And he gives this a pretty good ride that time, but that's going to be up amongst the crowd, a foul ball. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Now a flare out to left center. Andres ranging into the outfield. He can't get to it. This one's down.
Hey, the leadoff man wasn't able to do his job, but the number 2 hitter came through right there with the single, setting the table for the big boys.
The next batter is Jeimer Candelario, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1. He enters play with an even 50 RBIs to this point. Throw over to first, and he just manages to get his hand in. Comes set, and the 0-1. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Well, time to look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Dave Lawrence.
Dan, we got Dave Lawrence behind the dish tonight. One of the best in the business, in my opinion, but sometimes has a tendency to fall into a pattern where he's given a little bit too much on that outside corner.
Yeah, D-Road, one of the things he'll do, he'll open up that outside corner, especially with left-handed batters.
The 1-1. Using the slide step to try to control the running game.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
Ball even at 2-2. Reyes, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Now a throw over, and he has to dive, but he's back in easily. Working for the punch out and the offering. Swing and a miss as he ran that two-seamer right by him for the second out.
Nice two-seam fastball there. You don't usually see a lot of swings and misses with that pitch unless it's really moving. So that one must have had some real good late life.
And here's Renato Nunez as he'll take a look at ball 1. He'll enter play here with an average just over 250. 18 homers, 57 runs batted in. The 1-0. Runners off for second. Pitches a cold strike. The throw is not in time as he just gets in ahead of the throw.
I think coming into this series, they knew he was one of the guys that were going to have to keep quiet. But he's setting the tone right here in the first with the steal of second. He could end up being a big factor.
And he fouls this one off. Swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. We're off to the second, scoreless on the show. New inning set to get underway, and here comes the first baseman, Matt Olson. Here's the pitch. As he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
Curveball taken for a strike on the inside.
Great pitch right there. That is a huge breaking ball. Not shocked he took it. Got to calibrate that one for a second.
Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now. And And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Pulled toward right center field. Center fielder giving chase. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
That is it. The center fielder, number 22.
So bases are empty with one gone. And up next will be Ramon Laureano. Now the first pitch. Swing and a liner. That will be the first hit for the Athletics thus far.
That's got to be frustrating for the pitcher right there. He's well aware of who's having great seasons and who's having the tough seasons at the plate for the opposition. This guy put him in the tough season bucket, and he just gave up a knock to him.
So now it's Mark Canha. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball one. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 10 home runs, 26 RBIs. That evens it up, 1-1. No score here as we play inning number 2. Big swing, but a little dribbler here to the right side of the mound. And he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the sure out.
That is 7.
And that brings up Chad Pinder. He was 1 for 3 in the ballgame back on Sunday. First pitch on its way. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Grounded to short. Reined in. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. The A's strand 1. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. So that'll bring up Jonathan Scope. And as you can see, we've seen that average climb the last week or so.
The second baseman, Jonathan Scope.
And now a pitch on the way.
No touchdown.
A little too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside. Lifetime versus this arm. He's got a 3 for 7 line. Drives it out to deep right center field. Laureano will back up and put this away for a long out number 1.
The catcher, Wilson Ramos.
Next it'll be Wilson Ramos, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. First pitch of the AB now. A ball and no strikes. Two balls and no strikes to Ramos.
2 tough sliders right there, but he was able to lay off them. Might have bought himself a fastball in this situation.
Now the 2-1 pitch. On a line, that's a base hit.
Batting 7, the left fielder, Robbie
Here's Robbie Grossman. He was 1 for 4 in Sunday's affair. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Hit hard on the ground to second. Way to get dirty. There's one. Not in time.
Boy, that was a smooth play, wasn't it? Great job to lay out and make the stop, and then to beat the second from his knees for the out. Pretty impressive display there.
In now, Greg Garcia. Pitch out. Nothing doing. The 1-0 home is taken, strike one.
1-1.
Grossman leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning.
Nope.
And now a fastball, but he's able to hold off on it, and it's 2-1 now. Now a move over to first, and he's back easily. And that one yanked just foul. The 2-2. Ran one in on him there as this is hit softly to third. And he'll go the short way to retire the side. One left for Detroit. We'll move to the third with no score. Top of the third set to get underway. And standing in is the veteran outfielder, Stephen Piscotty. Here's the first pitch to him. Line shot to first, and there's one away.
Batting none. The catcher,
In at the plate is Sean Murphy. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. And he takes ball one.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
A ball and a strike now. The 1-1.
Count is 2-1.
It'd be great right here if he was able to work himself on base. You got the leadoff hitter on deck, and you know the middle of the order's coming up right behind him.
Full count now, 3-2. Third inning, no score to this point. And this is yanked hard down the left field line. And now it'll kick around in the corner. He's through first and hustling for second. And he'll pull into second with one away.
And he just blasts this thing down the left field line. I thought it might bend foul, but it lands just inside the chalk, and he's able to leg it out for a double. Good-looking swing.
Here's Elvis Andrus now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Mm, 2-0.
Hey, always a good idea to take a couple of pitches when you're facing a young arm like this one. And now he's put himself in a real good hitter's count.
Outside, 3-0 now. That one's in there, 3-1.
You maybe get 2 pitches a game where all the guesswork goes out the window. This is certainly that situation.
Runner at second here with 1 man out. Ground ball left side. Fielded cleanly. Throw just in time, and oh, that was awfully close. So a runner in scoring position with 2 men gone, and striding toward the plate to hit next, Tony Kemp. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. 2 out here and a runner at second. And here's a fastball that's nowhere near the zone. It's 2-0 now. Two and 1 after the foul ball there. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
That hook stayed up in the zone. You can see he struggled with that curveball early. He's trying to find that release point with his off-speed pitches. We'll have to see if he can find the feel for that thing moving forward.
The set and the 3-1 pitch, and that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out.
Up next for Oakland, the third baseman.
2 on, 2 out, and that means Matt Chapman will dig in at the plate. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. 2 men are on with 2 men out. In the dirt here. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. The set and the 2-0. Hit the other way out toward right field. And the 2-out threat won't pay off. The inning is over. A's strand a couple. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Striding forward now, Brock Detheridge, and he's a guy that's really scuffling at the plate right now.
The right fielder, Brock Detheridge.
First delivery to him.
Whoa, that's up there.
The 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike 1. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first down.
That strikeout was all about setting the hitter up with hard stuff. You can see the first 3 pitches are coming in fast, and then he slows it down on the 4th pitch, knowing the hitter is sort of conditioned for the hard stuff. Yet another way to upset a hitter's timing.
Stepping in now, Bob Montes. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Hard ground ball to third. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Now batting.
Next up for Detroit, Victor Reyes. He collected a base hit his first time up. Pitch on the way.
Ball 1. Ball 1, no strike.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Runs up and gets this one down. But a foul ball, 1-1.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
The 2-1. Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
A bouncer up the middle. That's through for a base hit. He's now 2 for 2 in this one. So make it 2 hits for him now on the night as this one finds its way into center. And as you can see there on the team leaderboard, he's currently tops on the ball club in that department as we approach the final month of the season. Into the box now, Jeimer Candelario. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Not quite reaching 90 with the fastball, but it's 1-1 now. Takes a look at a changeup there, and it's a ball and 2 strikes now.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive in a run. Gonna have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Reyes is off of first with 2 away. And a curveball swung on and missed, and a great call there as the inning is over. Tigers leave 1. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. And stepping in, Matt Olson as we begin the top of the 4th.
The old adage, pitching and defense have been stellar so far. They've certainly kept both offenses in check.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but he's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
Oh, you have to love it. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
In there, 1-2 now.
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
Smoke toward the hole. Scope is there. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
Now batting, number 22.
Opportunity now to look at some of the future plans for this Tigers organization as our Road to the Show report spotlights a couple of guys that have been playing very well in recent action. And that'll bring in Ramon Laureano. He'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. A base hit in his first trip. The 1-0. Hit high in the air down the right field line. In there, a base hit.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands
Now
inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
At the plate, Mark Canha. And this one's in the dirt. And a nice job keeping it close. It's ball one. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike.
Wow, I'm shocked the hitter took it right there. That's a well-executed pitch down in the zone to try and get that double play.
Hanging curveball taken, though, for a second strike. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time, out number 2.
That was a good job tying him up inside on that strikeout pitch. It wasn't even in the strike zone, but with the hitter protecting with 2 strikes, that's the kind of pitch you can get him to offer at, and he's probably not going to do much with it when he does make contact.
So now to the plate, Chad Pinder, as he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And that's up in the zone a bit, but a called strike, 0-2.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on, and if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
The 0-2 pitch. In the dirt, and now let's see. In time as he just gets the tag down. A's go quietly there. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And digging in next at the plate will be Renato Nunez.
The first baseman, Renato Nunez.
And now the first pitch. Back up the middle. And Andrus will not be able to get there. It's a base hit.
Boy, Dio, it's about time they got something brewing here. First pitch single, and maybe now they can start to get some traffic on the bases.
Yeah, absolutely, Dan. Ambush tactics, not always the play. You want to drive that pitch count up and get into that bullpen, but sometimes desperate times call for desperate measures.
Here's Jonathan Scope now as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. That one will get out of play, and the count evens up at 1-1. Nunez aboard here at first with nobody out. Could take there to lay off the high fastball.
1 strike.
Off-speed pitch misses here, and he runs it to 3-1.
When a pitcher puts you in the proverbial rocking chair like he's doing right now, you have to take a deep breath. You can't start trying to guess along with him. Trust your fundamentals and stay on that fastball.
Out of the stretch, the 3-2 pitch home. And he will take ball 4. First and second now with nobody out.
Well, they've struggled offensively in this one so far, but after that walk, they've got runners at first and second and look ready to make a little noise. Just need a big hit now.
Stepping in once again is Wilson Ramos, 1 for 1 with a single so far.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
As he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1.
Well, they've yet to hang a number on the scoreboard, but it looks like they've got a great opportunity from the breakthrough. Going to be pretty demoralizing if they can't.
The 1-0 home. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. No runs, 4 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the Tigers. And now a soft liner here to the right side. But this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
No, he's coming right after him, Matty. 3 fastballs in a row.
Count still at 1-2. A swing, and it's popped in the air back behind first. And that's going to fall for a base hit. And no sense risking anything here as the bases will be loaded now with still nobody out.
Boy, Giro, we're looking at a big inning right here with that single. Bases are loaded, yet no runs have scored in this inning.
Yeah, that's exactly what that pitcher wants you to think. You have to eliminate the noise, Dan. Just try and drive in the guy from third base. Don't put pressure on yourself that you have to get everyone in with one swing of the bat. Pass the baton and keep the line moving.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Robbie Grossman is at the plate as he looks at ball 1.
When you're hitting in a situation like this, you have to find a way to slow your heart rate down. The pitcher's the one with all the pressure. You're looking to keyhole something middle of the plate and drive some runs in.
2-0 to the Tigers left fielder.
Nowhere to put anybody. 2-0 count, not a good spot to be in as a pitcher.
Too high, and it's 3-0. Tight spot, bases loaded, nobody out. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Taking all the way there, and a walk could be huge here, so I wouldn't be surprised if he's got the bat on his shoulder again on the next pitch.
Has to challenge him now. Here's the pitch. Left side, but well foul. Possibly a double play ball now for Andrus. To second for 1, back to first, so they get the double play, but the run does come in to score.
Now back.
Hey, bases loaded. Last thing you want to do is ground into a double play, and that's just what he does. 1 run scores, but you don't get an RBI in that spot. That's a rally killer.
To the plate now, Greg Garcia. No balls and a strike to count. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Hit softly down the line at first, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. Down the first baseline, scooped up. Olsen takes it on his own, and the inning is over. Gotta love a night at the ballpark. These fans certainly are. Back with more here on a Tuesday night after this. Back from Comerica Park in Detroit as we send it down to Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, I talked to manager Bob Melvin during the break about his thoughts on the A's hitters to this point. And he told me the quality of their swings needs to improve as the game moves forward. They're struggling to drive the baseball into the gaps right now, as only one of their hits has been for extra bases. That makes it pretty tough to generate runs, but he said it's up to everyone in the lineup to make the necessary adjustments. It hasn't gone their way to this point, but that shouldn't mean they can't put together some great swings
Leading
the
off
rest
for
of the way.
Athletics,
Good
the
stuff,
left
Heidi.
fielder, number
Thanks.
4, Chad Hendricks.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch.
Ball 1, no strike.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch.
Ball 2. 2-0.
Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Not the way you'd like to start this 5th inning, falling behind 3-0 on the count. It's about time he starts throwing some strikes.
Into the windup and the pitch. And a good comeback there. It's 3-1.
1 strike.
And a good eye here as he takes ball 4, and it's a base on balls to lead off the 5th inning.
Well, they haven't been able to scratch a run across yet, so maybe this
the right
walk will
fielder,
jumpstart their offense a little bit.
Piscotty.
Outfielder Stephen Piscotty the next to hit. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, pretty unlucky right there, Matty. Squared up a fastball nicely, and that's all you can do. You just want to be on time for the heater, and he's prepared for this next AB.
Quite an interesting outing up to this point as we head into the middle innings. He's pitching quite well, but you look at his first pitch strike percentage, less than 40%. That's going to be something he's going to need to clean up moving forward.
Here's the 0-2. And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Another 0-2 coming. And it's fouled away. Another one sent foul. Grounded up the first baseline. Reined in. One there on the first. And as Ernie may have said, it's 2 for the price of 1 for the Tigers. 2 away.
That's one of the hardest double plays to turn right there because of the difficult throw the first baseman has to make. No problem this time, though, and they get the 2 outs they were looking for.
Standing in now, Sean Murphy. As he'll take a look at a curveball that misses wide for ball 1. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
Hey, after the double at his first at-bat, looks like he's trying to pitch around this guy a little bit.
No runs, 3 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the A's so far. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Well, he knows it, but this is the kind of guy you just have to go right after. He's not the biggest threat with the bat, so it's time to challenge him right here.
And he takes ball 4, so a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order. Looks like the pitching coach might want to have a chat here.
Not sure why the pitching coach is even going to the mound. This guy's been on cruise control the entire game. Might be he's just giving his pitcher a chance to catch his breath, regroup, and regain some of that focus.
So Elvis Andrus the next to bat. Here it comes now to Andrus. As he takes a cold strike on the black, it's 0-1.
There's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if they have to incorporate that into their mindset.
Hard hit ball to second. A dive, and he knocks it down. And they will still manage to get him at first. A spectacular all-around play, and the inning is over. A couple of walks, but no damage. Don't go anywhere. More Tuesday Night Baseball after this. Set now for the bottom of the fifth, and at the plate will be the speedy outfielder, Brock Detheridge.
Brock Detheridge.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Nope.
In today's game, everybody's trying to work off the mound north-south, trying to elevate that heater. He wanted that pitch right there, but I can tell you as an offensive player, I'd rather give you 6 inches off east-west than to have you call that high fastball.
Fouled off. Turned on, but it's wide of first and foul.
I think for every player, for every former player, that swing right there is the reason we need to extend the netting without question. Want the fans to be safe.
Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
Well, what do you do when guys keep fouling pitches off like this? I guess you could back them off the plate by throwing one inside.
The 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full.
Great job to keep your hands back and not fully commit. The body was out in front on a great changeup right there, but he was able and strong enough to keep his hands back.
And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Stepping in now, Bob Montes, as he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. No hits to this point. The 1-0.
Ball in.
Maybe a bit of an overthrow there, guys. May have let that front side open up a little early to try to hump up on a fastball and sailed on it.
Line, but speared on a hop. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
The bat.
Up next, Victor Reyes. Singled last time up.
Reyes.
First pitch of the AB on its way.
Ball. Count's 1-0.
Now the 1-0.
Nope. That's inside.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Piscotti will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and striding toward the plate to hit next, Tony Kemp.
Baseman, Tony Kemp.
First pitch of the AB now. Now a ball lined towards center field. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Hey, so far it's been easy pickings for this pitcher. He's gone through this lineup almost unscathed. But right there, leadoff single, middle part of the game. Let's see if he makes an adjustment before they do.
So that brings up the always intense Matt Chapman. Scope has it to second for one. On to first, and they get the double play.
Well, they got the tying run on base, but one ground ball later, and it's gone. He's going to be frustrated with himself after that.
And that'll bring up Matt Olson. Lifted the other way out to left center. Grossman is there, and how about that? A 3-pitch inning as this side is retired. Nothing doing there for the A's. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. J.B. Wendelken is on now out of the bullpen as he'll make his 70th appearance so far this year.
Number 57, J.B.
So now here is Jeimer Candelario. He'll look to get the Tigers going in their half of the 6th.
Leading up for the Tigers, the third baseman, Jeimer Candelario.
He's set. Here it comes. Fouled away. Here it comes on 0-2. Lifted into the air to shallow center. Laureano comes on now, and he has it one down. Now to bat, Renato Nunez. His prior history in this matchup, not a big sample size, 0 for 1. First pitch on the way. Way behind that pitch, it's 0-1. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2. Looks like a right-hander's gotten up to throw now in the Oakland pen. Ready with the 0-2. And he fouls this one off. Swing and a ball hit out toward right center. Piscotty's on the move, but he won't have a play. This is down and into the gap. And this will kick off the base of the wall. The relay. And he can't hold on to the throw as it short hops him and eats him up.
Of course they feel good about the triple, but I know how manager's thinking. He's in the dugout wishing that triple would come when some guys were on base. They've left a lot of guys out there in this one. We'll see if his teammate can bring him home.
Into the box, Jonathan Scope. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball 1. It was a walk in his last trip. Now the 1-0. Pitch is off the catcher's glove as it rolls away. Runner holds as the count moves to 2-1. A man at third with 1 away. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
2 strikes.
Got him swinging in the dirt. Murphy corrals it, and he makes the throw to first. Scope is retired, 2 down now.
Good pitch there, and that was a nice job by his battery mate to complete the play first after the ball hit the dirt.
And that'll bring up Wilson Ramos as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He's got hits in both of his at-bats so far in this one. Here's the 1-0. Fastball misses away here. It's 2-0.
Like to see him be looking to the opposite field with this next swing. Pitcher's trying to work you away.
Looking to keep this a one-run game. The pitch. Swing and a miss on the heater, and it's 2-1.
Hey, without question, he got him leaning out over right there. 4 pitches away, I'd be diving out over the plate as well. And then he dominates him on the inside corner. Nice pitch.
The 2-2. That one doesn't even sniff the zone, missing very high.
That was kind of a gift to the hitter. He's up there probably thinking of protecting on 2-2, but when you launch a ball that high out of the strike zone, it's obviously easy to take that one.
Well, on to Olsen will take care of him at first, and that ends the inning. 1 left for Detroit, but they lead it 1-0. Striding in for Oakland, Ramon Laureano. He'll start the 7th in what's been a fast-moving pitcher's duel to date. First delivery to him. High in the air out to center field. Center fielder on the run. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
Now batting.
So stepping in is Mark Hanna. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. And now the first pitch. This is hit sharply to the left side. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
He wasn't letting that one go. Jumped on the first pitch right there and drove it into the outfield for a base hit.
Into the box now, Chad Pinder, as he'll look at a changeup that drops below the knees for ball 1. It was a walk in his last trip. And there he goes towards second. Pitch swung on and missed the throw. It skips in and he's safe. Close play, but he's in there. Well, the offense has been in short supply here tonight, so maybe that bag was aimed at finding another way to generate some runs.
Yeah, I don't think there's any doubt, Nettie. The ball isn't carrying well tonight, and we haven't seen any home runs, so sometimes you have to try for something else. Now, with seeing a single could be all it takes to push a run across.
Now the 1-1 pitch.
Time to wake up the offense right here. 3-1 count, all in on something over the heart of the plate.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes.
And that's got to fire you up right there, boys. This guy has been on the bump all game. Now it's late, and he's still throwing challenge pitch after challenge pitch. Think he's feeling frisky?
Lifted down the line in left. Grossman is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out. Now at the plate here is Stephen Piscotty. A base knock to the outfield could score the tying run from second. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. The 0-1 offering. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making a good pitch right here.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. Long throw to the plate. Tag, and they nail him at home plate as the tying run is prevented from scoring. One left for Oakland. They're down 1-0. Yusmeiro Petit gets the call from the pen to take the ball for the home 7th.
Number 36, Yusmeiro Petit.
Now at the plate is Robbie Grossman. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far.
Robbie Grossman.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Now the 0-1. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2. At the letters, but called high. It's a ball.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
And that misses ball 4. It's a leadoff walk to start the home 7th.
Boy, oh boy, that's a tough one for the pitcher. He's definitely wondering where the heck was that pitch? I think he called it high, but our strike zone says otherwise.
So a runner at first now with nobody out, and Greg Garcia will be the next to bat. From the belt, kicks and deals. He's running. Now he turns on a fastball and sends it deep down the right field line. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. So a 2-run homer down the line in right field. 3rd home run for him on the year. And the Tigers take a 3-0 lead.
That is why you can't walk the leadoff hitter. A solo shot becomes a 2-run homer, and the damage just kind of snowballs. Tough one to swallow.
The right fielder, number 14.
In now, Brock Detheridge. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Laureano is right there, 1 down.
Now batting.
Now to the plate, here is Bob Montes. He bounced out last time up. First pitch coming, here it is.
Off the plate, ball 1.
And how about the uncommon patience for the rookie in a big spot right here? These have been some tough pitches to lay off.
Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball. Now the 2-1. Doesn't catch the outside corner. It's a ball.
It's clear he just hasn't been able to find any rhythm out there. Pretty much unable to hit any of his spots, and now he's at 3-1, and he's put him into another great hitting count.
Here it comes. Swung on, but fouled off to the left. 1 out, nobody on. This one's flared out toward left. And he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch. Wow.
Up next for the Tigers, the center fielder, Victor Reyes.
At the plate now, Victor Reyes. As he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball, 0-1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Swing and a little blooper to center. And that's in there, base hit. He'll get it into second. The tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side is retired. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run home run. 7 complete here tonight. It's now 3-0 Tigers. Standing in now, Sean Murphy. As he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. It was a walk in his last trip. The 1-0 home. And it's fouled away. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Into the windup and the pitch.
Ball. I got to count 2-2.
And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's 1 gone.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
To the plate now, Elvis Andrus. As he'll take a look at ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Now the 1-0. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Detheridge is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down. Into the box, Tony Kemp. And they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, that's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it 1 bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch. As he'll take a look at the pitch too low. It's ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. And it looked like the fastball got away from him there. Two balls and a strike to count.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
Here's a fly ball, well hit. And he's going to make the catch. Oh, and he paid the price for it, too, as he crashes into the wall. One more look at the final out. A teeth rattler if ever there was one. Back with more here on a Tuesday night after this. Lou Trevino is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 62, Lou Trevino.
Now at the plate, Jeimer Candelario. Lifetime versus this pitcher. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats.
Candelario.
First delivery to him. There's a swing and a high blast headed for the corner and right. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Comes set with the 0-1. Sets the target low here, and it misses 1-1. Trevino is an absolute flamethrower, of course. You don't have to watch him long before that radar gun really pops and catches your eye.
This is what we're looking for in today's game. We're looking for velocity, and this guy is V-E-L-O. Velo lights up a radar gun, and he can hit triple digits, and that's one of the reasons why everybody likes to watch this guy throw.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Grounded back up the middle. On to first with it is Andrus, and it's in time, 1 away. Next to hit is Renato Nunez. He tripled last time up.
Nunez.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Righty against righty as this is taken for a ball. It's 1-0. And the pitch.
Nope, outside.
Fouled off. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Tried to crush that ball and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes.
Put that in a memory bank. First time he breaks out a curveball right there, and it's a pretty good one.
The 2-2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Laureano is right there. 2 gone.
Now batting.
Digging
The
in
second
next,
baseman,
Jonathan Scope.
Jonathan.
He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. From the stretch. Hit in the air down the right field line. Piscotty gets under it and makes the catch to end the inning. Down in order go the Tigers. They lead it 3-0. Daniel Norris takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Number 44, Daniel Norris.
And that'll bring in Matt Chapman. The head-to-head numbers with Daniel Norris. He's just 1 for 6. First pitch of the AB now.
Yeah.
Pitch on the way. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2.
That's just too much velocity upstairs to get good wood on it. It's going to have to lower his sights.
Protecting with 2 strikes, went out of the zone that time, but he stays alive. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. Final line there for the Detroit starting pitcher. He was great all night long.
Wow, what a powerful performance. 8 shutout innings in line for the win.
That'll bring up the power hitter, Matt Olson, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. Oh, it takes a nasty pop, and he's unable to haul it in. On to first, and now the A's are down to their final out. Next to stand in is Ramon Laureano, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. The 1-0. And now a crowd reported at over 28,000 rise to their feet. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Last strike now for Oakland. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. He's right there. Throw on to first will take care of him, and the Tigers have taken the opener here at home as this ball game is over.
And that's save number 33 on the season for him, matching my career best for a season. The difference is he still has a chance to notch number 34. Another nice outing from him.
And tonight's ends as a 3-0 shutout win. The Detroit Tigers took the lead in the fourth and held on until the end. Joey Wentz gets to double digits with his 10th win of the year. Daniel Norris records the save, his 33rd of the year. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Self-care like eat, pray. Give thanks before I eat, pray. But tell a hater that I eat, pray. I'm like Miami where the heat's at. Now I'm riding up the 2. You would think I'm in the 6. Born Jan 26, 36, but I never agree.
Here now is our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Tigers, 3 runs on 8 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. For the Athletics, no runs, 6 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 41 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.